So there are 3.5 billion internet users, and most of them, when they use a computer, they face a problem. And when they use computers, especially our parents, they literally face problems, because my parents live in US, and they face usually computer problems, and they wait for several hours or maybe a few days so that I go online and help them. So that's the problem. The other thing is that these problems are very small. These are tiny little problems, but they poor guys have to wait for several hours or perhaps a few days or even weeks. That's literally a problem in the internet now. And you can relate it to your parents as well. How do they do it now? The current solution is that they contact an IT geek, whether someone in their families or in their friend circle, and they do it via in-person meetings. They have to drive in, or they have to ask someone to drive into their apartment or house to fix it for them. Or they do it via Skype or via TeamViewer, but they have to have those software packages available and installed in their computer. And that's tedious. And not everyone has an IT geek in their family or friend circle. So our solution is helpme.com.de. This is a website. It is a one-to-one online IT support platform. We connect the IT students of the world with the parents of the world via one click. How do we do this? Very simple. Let's take an example of Bob and Alice. Bob is a 24 years old IT student living in India, while Alice is a 45 years old mom living in the US. They meet each other on this platform. They initiate a text chat, followed by a voice call, and then followed by screen sharing. The technology is insanely great because this all runs inside the browser. Unfortunately, right now we support only Google Chrome, but very soon we're coming to the next browsers. The technologies we use on the server are MySQL, CodeIgniter MVC framework of PHP, Node.js for our signaling server. The client technologies are very famous: HTML5, CSS3, and jQuery for a user interface, WebRTC, Web Real-Time Communication, for our real-time communication of voice, video, and screen sharing. And the good point is it is a peer-to-peer communication system. So on the server, we get a very lightweight signaling server which handles the text chat and the SDP handshake communication, which is done in Node.js and runs over an HTTPS protocol. And on the client side, we have WebRTC, which handles the voice, video, and screen sharing. And for the very first time, Bob and Alice computers needs to do a signaling through our server, and then the rest of the data sharing, this huge data of voice and video, is going through their own channel. So it does not pass our server, and therefore it is a scalable system. So let's go have a look at it. So this is a website, a very simple website. Right now we support it in 2 languages. Let's go change it to English. And by clicking this Help Me button, the users doesn't need to even register. That's how simple we want to make it. So let's go click Help Me button and take some fictitious help. Okay, so we got connected to Tim Budwig. This is a random person, a random IT student living somewhere in the world. They know how to talk to us, and they know English, therefore they are assigned to us. So now we see he is online. And when we do chatting, if he is okay with that, we can book chatting like this, so no complication. It's just human to human, one-to-one service. We call, and then when we call, we get connected to a human on the other side, an IT guy. So right now we have Tim Budwig. Hi, Tim.
Hi, how
Um,
can I help you today?
oh, thank you so much. I need to know how to change my Facebook password. Can you tell me that?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
First, let me share my screen so you can see what I'm doing.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Oh, yes, I can see that.
Okay, but it's a little bit small, isn't it?
Yes, it is a small. How can I see this bigger?
Yeah, there's if you move your mouse inside
Yeah.
the picture, there's a small button on the top right corner.
Ah, got it. Should I click it?
So now, do you see it?
Yes, I can see it big. Go ahead.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
And so here's my Facebook. Yeah,
Okay.
and we can open this small menu here on the top right corner.
Okay.
Click settings,
Oh,
and then we
nice.
see password. And then
Ah,
you can
got
enter.
it. I was looking for password in that menu and it is under settings. Ah, got it. Thank you so much. Now I know how to
You're,
change my password. Thanks. Thank
you're
you so
welcome.
much.
Bye.
Bye. So that's how simple we have put in all this. And the payment model is pay as you want. So you click, you select how much money you want to pay for this specific user um, or helper, and then you pay it via PayPal. Very simple. And that's all. That's literally everything we have on the platform. Very simple, one-click strategy. So now the upcoming features we are working on are gamification. In gamification, what we want to do is we want to score all the helpers, and the helpers who get, for example, 50 score or plus, each score could represent one satisfied customer, and then they could get tickets from the helpers who got a ticket, but they could not solve it within, let's say, 10 minutes, and then they could get it. That's the gamification module that we are thinking about, and we will do it. We'll put a screen recording in the browser, no software to download, so that the users could record the screen, and then they have this as a video tutorial for them. And next time, if they face the same problem, they go over, they play the video, and they know how to do that. Then we got remote access. Right now, it is in the browser due to the browser sandbox security issue. We cannot do click or typing, and that's a good security thing. But we are very soon bringing a software with remote access, so that like TeamViewer, you download the software from HelpMe, and then the helper can assist you by clicking and typing in your computer. We are going to put Facebook chatbot. By that, we mean we are getting into the all Facebook potential people who need this service. All they need to do is go to Facebook, install the chatbot, and then they ask a question from our chatbot. And our chatbot in real time, we use some APIs from IBM Watson, and then we do text analysis, and then we know which category of problem is he facing, and then we assign an expert to that category. And then the rest of the thing happens on the Help Me platform. So that's all we are going to come up with in the next 5 months. This is a very quick view of our business model canvas. We are targeting the customer segment of 45 plus age group and IT students of the world. The value proposition they will get is instant help. It's very simple to use. It's time and cost efficient. Bob can actually build a profile. We hope that someday it will become like Stack Overflow, and there is a possibility of side income. And the customer relationships, we have to build Alice's trust on the platform. Therefore, we have the video stream of the helper. And we have to motivate Bob to use the platform. And that's how we do it via gamification modules. We'll use social media marketing, search engine optimization, and search engine marketing. And as well, we will have some channels with the universities to acquire all these IT students. We will have key partnerships with PayPal, Stripe, Barzalen.de. This is a payment gateway between the counter, the cash payment, and the online market. We will have banks for bank transfer and universities. The key activities we have done is we developed the platform so far. We are going to do a pilot test very soon. in Koblenz City, and the key resources we needed and still in need uh, are servers and the team. We have some key cost structures. We will put some money in advertisement, but we want to give it a viral engine of growth. And as well, we need some hosting, which is server. We have to pay for some hosting. It's not so expensive because the whole traffic goes peer-to-peer, and we don't need very strong servers. And the payroll of all the team that I'm going to talk about in the next slide. The payment, the revenue model is pay as you want, as you have seen it earlier. This is our market fit we want to find in. By providing this online platform, we want people to use computer in their daily life with ease. And what gains they will get by our gain generators or all these real-time support that we are putting with the screen sharing and voice chat. And they will also learn, not only save time. And what pains we are solving are with the pain relievers or the trouble in using computer and lack of support. It is actually a problem, not only in personal life, but in the company and SMEs, they lack support, especially IT support. And the good point is that we have so many we will have so many IT students on the platform. So there is pretty crowded competition out there in the market. But the problem is that there is no open platform where people could get a random support from a stranger, mostly motivated to volunteer their support with a donation money, with a coffee money. And we want to place ourselves there with very low price, with very less time. And we joined a startup weekend in May, which was powered by Google, and luckily we got the first prize. Though it was my idea, there I am, and I got this idea when I was helping my parents in the US, and I realized that when they wait, why shouldn't they go in a website, click, and randomly somebody help them safely, securely? And therefore, I pitched it there. We won the first prize. Among the first prize, we got so many prizes, like a free office in TZK building in Koblenz City, 4,000 euro for newspaper advertisement, and so many hours of consultation from very well-known consulting firms. We got the first prize, as I said, and we were featured on the university website, on the newspaper, local newspaper, which is called Rhein-Zeitung, and we were also featured on IHK magazine. IHK is the Chamber of Commerce in Germany. So currently we are two co-founders. My name is Emil Sayer. I'm the CEO. I have over 10 years of professional experience working in this software and entrepreneurship, software development and entrepreneurship field. And Tim Budwig is the CTO of HelpMe. He has over 4 years of experience, and we are currently recruiting our third co-founder, who will be a CMO or whatever he wants to call himself. Somebody who should think about dollar signs. We are the people who think about binary 0 and 1. So a business background guy. And thank you so very much for all your attention.